Good morning and welcome to another fun-filled week in California. We find ourselves to be in the Inyo National Forest, and we drove to this particular location for multiple reasons last week. But the one that's most important today is the fact we're going to go check out the Bristlecone Pine Grove. And it's up at the top of one of these peaks at about 11,000 feet. These trees around me are hundreds of years old. The trees we're going to go see are thousands. You'll hang on. This is going to be a fun week. I promise.
Oh, this campsite has been really, really good to us. But it is time to say goodbye. And go find something else just as awesome. Or maybe even more awesome. We'll see. Wow, this place is beautiful, guys.
We are climbing over 3,000 feet in just 4 miles. And boy, we are pushing this LS motor as hard as it can go. But it's still going. Go big and go. We're almost there, buddy. So all the way at the top of this mountain is a gift shop. And you'd have to pay $3 a person or $6 a car to hike these trails. There's 2 different trails you can choose from. One of those is 4 miles, and the first 2 miles straight uphill. And the other one is 1 mile. And we're gonna be taking it, and it wraps around this ridge here. The other ridge, you have to climb that thing up there. And me and Kelsey just are not gonna do that. Shai probably would.
Hi, Bishop.
You ready to do this thing?
Yep. Let's go, Shai.
Whoa, babe. That's impressive.
So when we walk around the other side of this, we'll take a picture. You can see the stump on this thing. And the rings are so close together because when this thing died, it was 3,200 years old. And it's been laying here since it fell. But right behind Kelsey are specimens of what these trees look like when they are fully alive. And like I said, y'all, the oldest one up here is just shy of 5,000 years old. They have it unmarked for its safety. The rest aren't far behind it. They've been doing this for a while. Let's go look. Come on, Shai. There's an interpretive trail. Y'all, look at this one. Half of it is still growing, the left side, and the right appears to be dead.
No, Shai.
I don't think Shai is fully appreciating what's around us. She's just looking for the shade. But this shade, according to the signage, this face of this particular ridge has got them. This tree here is easily 3,000-4,000 years old. And so is that one, and that one, and all of those too. And they're cute. I love these little foliage. I'll have to find some of the pine cones to show you too.
She says she's far too sacred to call cute, Shane.
Okay, Kelsey, if that one wasn't cute, this one is. It's a baby. It's probably hundreds of years old. But would y'all look at these little bristles? They look like pipe cleaners. Oh.
Easy, Shane.
Sorry, Shai. Me and Shai are learning to hike together. Stairs. They're tricky. Oh, okay, Shai. Wait. Okay, now go. Wait. Now go. Wait. Now go. Wait. 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 Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait. Okay. That is my food for her. Wait.
All that, and we still wound up parking in the exact same place that we left this morning.
Because I am certain, because I've looked at all the other options in between the top of this mountain and the bottom of this mountain where we could park the Love Hut, and this is the best spot. So tonight we shall rest, but our brakes were starting to get gooey halfway down the mountain, which means we gotta rest, and I knew a spot.
We'll go further down tomorrow.
Oh, you're getting good at that. Is it pretty? Huh? Pretty. Yes. Pretty. Oh, you're so pretty. That's so perfect. Oh, you're so perfect. Center. Yeah, that's a good girl. Sit. Yep. Footies? Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, you're a good girl. Footy forward. Yeah. Wait. Go get it. Bring me the ball, Shai. Shai. Bring me the ball. Ah.
Oh, wow, baby girl. Look at all of this. Good morning, everyone. Shai and I are on our morning walk, just exploring this beautiful place that we've been calling home for a few days now. Now, these gorgeous trees around me are not the bristlecone pines that we were exploring yesterday, but pinyon pines. A couple thousand years younger, but still more ancient than most life forms that you'll ever come across. And they've gotten to grow up looking out over this incredible view of the Sierra Nevadas. Guys, there is so much to explore in this area, and we only have a limited amount of time to do so. So we're gonna pack up, get this little pup inside of that yellow house, and see what we can find today. I think we're gonna go down the hill and say goodbye to the trees for a little while to experience some of the wonders at lower elevation. It'll be fun, y'all. Hang on.
Still not full. All right, so in case y'all didn't piece that together, for roughly 35 gallons of fuel to fill up this truck, which nets us about 280 miles, that cost me $175. That means, doing the math this morning, I calculated while we adventure through this region, for every mile that me and Kelsey drive, it's going to cost us about $1. Actually, a little bit more, because we get really bad gas mileage when we start climbing elevation like we just did. We were averaging about 5 miles to the gallon up on top of that mountain as we were climbing. And that's just the reality of traveling like this. So it's taken me and Kelsey years to align our finances as well as our locality to be able to see this region. It's quite expensive. So I really hope y'all enjoy this experience, because we absolutely insist on enjoying it.
Wow. I think they might be even cooler up close. Wow, that's pretty. Well, my Alabama boy, what are you thinking of the Alabama hills so far?
Looks like nothing in Alabama. It is gorgeous.
Absolutely nothing like anything in Alabama. I wonder why they're called that.
I need to Google it.
Boy, is it pretty out here, though. Wow. So far, the only complaint I have about California is the gas prices. This place is incredible. Oh, wow.
So years ago, Kelsey, when I heard of this place, you used to be able to just drive back here and camp in any of these little crevices, and there's a ton of them. But over the years, they have regulated this area, and there's 45 campsites in the whole region, and that's not very many. But
I think we found a good one.
I think I found a good one. They're free. You don't have to pay, but you can't just park anywhere. You got to park next to one of these little signs. But how about that for our morning view, y'all?
Nice.
Let's get out those e-bikes.
Oh, yeah. Let's do some exploring, puppy dog. Yeah, guys, I'd say that'll do. That'll do just fine. No other place like it, y'all. We've checked.
Oh my goodness, Shai. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Are you too young to rock climb? Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I might put a harness on you. I don't know, but not right now. No. Oh, good now. Okay. We'll go find a trail you can walk on.
Come on, buddy. Wait. Okay.
Come on, you can do it. Good tap dance. Yes. 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 Sit. Footsies. Oh yes. Oh yes. Good footsies. Footsies forward. Yes. Yes. Oh, you're such a good puppy. This way. Tap dance. Oh, yes, you're such a good dancer. Yes, you are. Shai. Ta-ta. Oh, oh, so dead. So dead. He healed. Oh, yes, good pup. Good pup. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, Shai, what is this place? Pretty cool, huh? You know what they go? Oh, hi.
Yeah, Shai. We just sit and watch her go. One day we'll train you to climb mountains, but for today, you need to stay down here with me. It's like another planet, Kelsey. I can't get enough of it.
I think it has been another planet in many movies.
Right?
Wow, this place is cool.
I wonder what she's looking at up there. Oh yeah. There's lots to look at from up there. The higher elevation you can get, the wilder this place looks. Hello, 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 hello.
Whoa, Shai. Check it out. You know, I was told that sunrise was better than sunset here. I had to make sure that we got out early enough to see it. Oh my. That's absolutely incredible, y'all. Good morning. Oh, we're gonna have some fun today. Yes, Shai, we're gonna have so much fun today.
It's time to get out and stretch my legs. I'm gonna be choosing this TST because honestly, it's got a couple 100 watts more power than the King Bull, and it really handles the off-roading situation a lot better, particularly for my size. I have to pedal the King Bull a lot more than I have to pedal the TST, and let's be honest, y'all, I'm lazy. So, I'm gonna saddle up, and we're gonna go for a ride around this thing. Yesterday, I had to go kind of slow because I had Shai with me, so this morning, I'm gonna open this puppy up. Time to say wee!
Don't worry, Shai, he'll be back. Don't worry, Shai, nothing's actually on fire. It just smells that way when it rains in the desert. We got a little bit of a storm. There was some heavy winds, rain, and even a little bit of hail there for a while. But it's all over, and this little girl's ready to play. Me too, Shai, me too. Let's go. I think today she's trying to show me that she's ready for climbing. We might have to throttle that a little bit for her own safety. Who can blame her though? These rocks are so much fun. Oh guys, those little bicycles have just allowed us to do and explore so much more than we ever could have done without them. When I think of all of the things just in this spot alone that we've been able to see because of them, I cannot help but be overwhelmed with gratitude. This place is absolutely incredible. Shane and I have been kind of taking turns on and off today, riding the bike without the puppy because these roads are a little rough and she is just learning. Most of his time has been spent zooming around all of these crazy dirt roads as fast as he can. As for me, I'm just driving out. So that I can get a chance to climb more rocks. Oh, wow, it's awesome up here, guys. He says we're leaving tomorrow, but I don't know. We shall see. There are a few really unique rockhounding opportunities that I'm super stoked to go and check out. I just think we might have to come back here for a little bit longer. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. It's just perfect.
You know, Kelsey, my excitement to find a camping spot in the middle of all these awesome rock formations really made me choose a questionable one. There was so many more with better access, but I was just too hesitant to adventure. I just needed to park. Now we gotta get out of here.
It'll be all right, Shane.
You said that a lot here lately. It'll be all right, Shai.
And I'm always right. Puppy says there ain't nothing to worry about. See, I told you it was gonna be okay, Shane.
Oh man, this is more than okay. We are now driving down Movie Set Road, and as we discussed, all this area to the right is what me and Kelsey have been riding our bicycles through over the past couple of days. And there's several movie scenes that have been shot there, but there's more to come. There's one I'm really excited about, Iron Man. Oh, there's Lone Ranger Canyon.
Well, we made it, guys. The infamous beginning scene of Iron Man. I'm fairly certain he stood right up there and shot at that mountain range in front of us. That is Mount Whitney. There we go, guys. Oh yeah, I definitely think there's things to be found in those hills. Another absolutely incredible sight. Go, California, go.
Why are you pulling me?
She's trying to tell you where all the good rocks are. Whoa, Shai, what's he doing? And tourmaline. Nice. Ooh. What do we have here, guys? Shai, stay. Whoa. Oh, guys, I've got a pocket full of amazonite. Small samples that I will show you when we get back to the house. But we're losing daylight quickly. Still gotta get back to those bikes and then ride the bikes back to the house before the sun is completely gone. I think we're gonna make it. And I think we just laid the basis for tomorrow being a really great day of rock hounding. Yeah, I call that a successful start. I think we're gonna have some luck tomorrow. Yo, we told ourselves that we were going to wake up and be out here as the sun rose this morning, but that did not exactly happen. It is 8:20, 8:15 in the morning, and it's already very, very warm, but we're determined. We're gonna find something awesome today.
Or have a heat stroke, I don't know. One or the other.
I suppose they're not mutually exclusive, but I hope that the heat stroke doesn't happen.
Shai, stay close, baby. Check it out, babe.
Yeah, that shiny stuff there is mica. And what does Shane have? A quartz plate with some amazonite mixed in. Very cool.
We're headed in the right direction. That's what that means, cuzzy.
Yo, that dog remembered exactly how to get back to this vein. She's so smart.
Step for step, she has turned. I've been watching my shoe prints in the sand. She's good. She's real good.
And here, guys, we have milky quartz.
Okay.
And I believe some aquamarine beryl mixed in there. Awesome.
Look what you found.
Whoa. Shai appears to be quite convinced that this is a good place to dig. And that might just be because there's shade here, but look at this rock that appears to be taken out of that hole. Iron and mica. And I think there's some quartz mixed in there. That's wild looking though. I think she might be right.
What's in there, Shai? You see any blue?
Dude! That's awesome! That's so much closer in real life. Oh boy!
Oh, guys, my pockets are full, and so is that backpack. We have so many awesome specimens to show you, but we gotta make our way back to those bicycles first. And then down that little road to the house. Guys, we may have gotten a little bit overheated coming down that mountain today. We did find a whole lot of treasures that we are pumped not only to show you, but to get cleaned up and look at ourselves.
Which is why we didn't have a heat stroke, Kelsey.
Where are we headed now, Shai?
We're headed north because north means we go up this great basin that we are driving through, and that means we are gaining elevation. We're headed towards the town of Bishop in search of water. I need to get wet. That sucked.
Yeah.
It was hot. Puppy needs to splash.
Is it time to go swimming?
Puppy's digging the air conditioner. Me too.
I'm taking these views. you look, guys.
They say this road, 395, is a tourist destination in and of itself. People brag. There's t-shirts that you can get. I do not own one, but maybe I will. Driving this highway is quite the event.
I will say it's one of the better ones.
One of the better ones. Ooh, Alabama Spillway.
Oh no, baby, where's the water at? Guys, we told Shai that we were taking her swimming, and we have failed at our mission. As you can see, there is absolutely no water around us. Although we have found ourselves in an incredibly beautiful camping spot. We spent a lot of time in that truck today driving down many dirt roads looking for access to the Owens River, and unfortunately, I don't think that exists. At least not for camping purposes. Now, we are a very, very long ways from LA right now, hundreds of miles, but every dirt road we turned down today had a no camping sign on it because it was owned by the city of LA. This is where they're getting all of their water from. We're a little bummed about it, to say the least, but I'm sure the natives and the locals here are far more bummed about it than we are. And we have found an absolutely gorgeous place to call home for the night. And hopefully we'll find some day use areas to get in that water tomorrow. For now, though, I'm hungry. Let's go find some food. Oh, good morning, everyone. It is another absolutely beautiful day in California, and we have a whole lot of exploring to do today. We are still bound and determined to check out that river and at least dip our toes in it, if nothing else. And then it's time to keep gaining elevation, y'all. It is still very, very warm down here. I think we found some very interesting trees to go visit, though, and some more rocks to find. What do you think, baby? Is it time to get out of the heat?
Managed to get Shai in enough for her to jump out immediately. I got into my waist.
Come on, baby, come swim.
Kelsey, this warm water, what do you think? It looks like we're in a desert environment. That water is refreshing, huh?
Yeah, it's very cold.
The reason we went through so much effort to get in the water down at this elevation is because it's 100 degrees outside today. And we knew the water was going to be chilly. We do not enjoy cold water, to say the least.
It gets better the longer you're in it. Come on, Shai.
Oh, I can stand in the middle?
Yeah,
She's thinking about it.
yeah, maybe you can stand the whole thing.
Alright. We found her at the shallow side. And what you are actually looking at is a really unique thing. That is a natural well. And just over in these bushes is the Owens River. And that river runs all through this great basin valley we're in. All the locals like to take full advantage of these cool water wells, especially this time of year. This is the only one we were able to find with no one in it today, actually.
Well, Shai, we got all cooled off, and now it's time to drive up a hill. What are we doing, Shane?
Well, we returned back to the town of Bishop and acquired supplies. And our goal now is to head up an elevation towards Mammoth Lakes. And of course, we are going to rockhound as much as possible on that journey. And I did some research, and it looks like there's some chalcedony as well as banded agates that are located up here around the region where the hot springs are. But with my research, I figured out there's actually dirt roads that you could take from here to Mammoth, so you don't even have to take 365 all the way up there. So I'm going to try to do that, Kelsey, because that sounds fun.
That does sound fun. Also, isn't this road like Road of the Devil?
This is called Casa Diablo. That means house of the devil in Spanish, for any of you that don't speak Spanish, nor do I, but I do know what that means. And this particular region we're going to, where all these hot springs are, and this mountain that we're headed to is called the House of the Devil, and supposedly you'll understand when we get there. The first part we got to pass through, though, is what they call the tabletops, and these are volcanic formations. A lot of this is volcanic formations we're going to be seeing today. So y'all hang on. This should be pretty. Hot, but pretty. Hey, y'all. This is quite the sight I have found. Now, first I want to show you. There's the LOVEHUT. Now, up there, on top of that ridge, is what is called the House of the Devil, or Casa Diablo. And we have spent the past hour and a half traveling the 18 miles. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. The 18 miles, that winding little white road there, all the way to the big swath of trees there. That's the town of Bishop. So all of that land has been BLM land, or Bureau of Land Management land, with some cool rock climbing opportunities as well as some camping opportunities. But now we've re-entered into the Inyo National Forest. And look, there's trees up here, y'all. I finally found them again. We should be much cooler tonight than we have been for the past several. All right. Let's go find us somewhere to camp in those trees. And tomorrow, we're gonna go up that mountain. Y'all, it looks like a road. It's shaped like a road. It's just sand. Fortunately, it's rather coarse sand, and it's been driven on for many years as it looks. So I'm braving it in the LOVEHUT, but I won't tell you, I'm not terrified.
It'll be okay, fish. It'll be okay. And now we're headed the other direction. I don't think that means that we're not going to Rockhound, though. Just that we can't camp back there.
Well, we still have our e-bikes, and I do believe they're going to take us up further than this truck ever could. But yes, there is literally nowhere to camp. There was much less places to turn around. But I figured it out. Now, this part of the Inyo National Forest, to my knowledge, you can camp within 1 car length of the road, so you got to camp pretty close. But all of this sagebrush and these little plant lives, what's important to know about them, they grow on these gnarly looking root balls, and if you drive over this stuff, I know from personal experience, you will pop a tire, and I can't afford to pop a tire out here, so I can't just pull off and park. We gotta find us a clearing, Kelsey.
We'll find one.
That LOVEHUT life, you know.
And like you said, we have e-bikes now, so we'll make it back down this road.
Up, back up, most certainly.
Whoa,
look,
puppy.
Isn't that wild? Look at all them mountains.
That's an awesome morning view. I am very, very interested in these rocks, but I'm pretty stoked about this camping spot. And I don't know if we're getting up in the morning and going rockhounding or not. Wow, that's beautiful. Hold on, baby. I'll come get you. Ooh, that's pretty, y'all. California, you continue to impress me.
Morning, y'all. Yesterday, we made some extreme effort to get to the House of the Devil. From Bishop to here, it took us about 2 hours to make this complete drive. And then we piddled around on these roads that lead up to what is actually what they call the House of the Devil. Now, this was a volcano just a couple of years ago. And up in these mountains, further over this way, there was actually a quicksilver mine. And quicksilver is another word for mercury. So we're going to stay away from those mine pits because there could, in theory, be some mercury dust in there if we got to kicking things up. And that's just really not what we're here for. Our destination are these big chunks of granite here that are really weathered. Today I'm going to take the e-bike and adventure down these very soft sanded service roads to see if we can gain access with the LOVEHUT up there or if this is just as close as we're going to get. I do want to show you what I mean by soft roads. Now, I drove in here and we run off-road all-terrain tires and I keep them a little low for this driving environment. But it looks rather hard packed, but it's not. You can easily just dig a hole. So you have to be very intentional with your movements up here, because if you goose it, you can sink yourself. If you slam on your brakes, you can sink yourself. Sometimes if you just stop driving, you can sink yourself. Today should be fun. I have no doubt. Look at that view. All right, so we're at a pause in our little time lapse there because I'm riding that King Bull bike up this mountain and Kelsey is riding the TST. Now, I have Shai strapped on the front of this thing as well, but unfortunately, this one has the 1300 peak hour power battery on it versus that one has a 1500 peak hour. And this grade of hill, which let me try to get my phone straight, is rather steep. That is just not enough power to drag the big bearded man up without running out of breath. Excuse me?
I haven't pedaled
She hasn't pedaled at all.
at all today.
I had an asthma attack on the side of a mountain. She's back there just twisting the button. Ugh.
Nice relaxing bike ride. Right, guys? I will definitely say the RO2 outperformed the Ranger today. I will also say that battery is down to 2 of 5 bars, and we have gone nowhere near 60 miles. Look at that view.
Eventually, we just had to ditch the bikes just past that boulder because the road just kept getting steeper. Turns out there's actually a lot of climbing routes up here. Kelsey should have brought her ropes and belays and clippy bobs and all that stuff. But if you're...
Luckily, we have one close by, and I might get her to come play.
Right? This place looks a lot like Joshua Tree and the Alabama Hills. It's all that same weathered granite and pegmatite. And there's treasures. Theoretically, there could be something really cool in that handful.
I haven't had anything yet, but I have faith.
I have faith. I need a tank of oxygen. Oh, good Lord. And we are still nowhere near the top. I wonder if the TSC could have brought me up here.
I bet so. Check it out, guys. Oh, that's fun. It's like a little teardrop.
Well, as to be expected, Casa Diablo is full of deception. These rocks look so close. And there's Kelsey. I have to zoom in quite a ways for you to actually be able to see her, because they are quite a ways away. These things are much bigger than they look, even on camera, and then in person too. We keep trying to walk from formation to formation, and the terrain is very steep as well. It's just a very unique place. It's like Joshua Tree, but on the side of a mountain. Kelsey, where's your climbing harness?
Back at the house.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had our eyes peeled on this really cool rock formation and the awesome, obvious photo we could get out of it, but one needs safety gear to get to that. Kelsey, I think you've gone far enough.
I mean, I want to do it.
Yeah, wanting one hand, shit in the other. Tell me which one's actually full. Let's get down, please.
Is there an obvious route? Like, because I can get down there, I just can't get back the same way. Is there a route that way?
You would have to go around this whole column on the back side of it, and then you can come in.
Alright, guys. I think it's time to go back to the house and give up on this agate search. Because I don't think they're here. I've climbed all over these rocks, looked in every crevice I could find. I see no veins. I see lots of pegmatite and tiny quartz crystals popping out of it, but that's not worth collecting, really, so.
I will say, I speculate, with all of what I'm seeing, there is a lot of quartz buried in these rocks. If you had the physical ability and time, and it's not 100 degrees outside, you might be able to climb 100 yards, 200 yards that way and locate something different. But this mountain is kicking my butt.
It is really fun to climb on, though.
It is fun. It is a lot more brittle than Joshua Tree. So as you grab a hold of these rocks, this stuff can just break away. But as you see, it's literally loaded with quartz. The possibility for treasure is here. We just gotta find it. Kelsey just reminded me that it's Friday, which means that big bumpy bicycle ride was the last thing you're going to see this week. I know y'all stuck around hoping we were going to find something really cool up on top of the Devil's House, but what we did find was a beautiful landscape that I suggest, if you can, come out here and see that. If you can't, and the reason you can't is because you don't have a rig to get you out here, you can shoot me an email at lovehutforlife@gmail.com, or you can check out one of our other social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. They have direct messaging on those. And send me a message. I'd be happy to help you come up with an idea to help you come experience these places, because you never know when the last time you'll be able to see something like this is. What are these two doing? What have you made there?
Well, earlier this week, we did have a very successful rock hunting trip on Haystack Mountain, and we found some aquamarine.
Look at that. Is this for me?
Shai says it's for her too, but I think it's for one of you guys. It will be on sale on Love Hut for Life's Facebook page, which is also a great way to see more videos and pictures of us and this crazy girl and all of the things that we do out on the road that don't make it into these long form videos. Guys, we will see you next week, and we are very grateful for each and every one of you. Peace out. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all. I wonder where we're going next.